Something just happened in the Middle East, not with missiles, not with drones, but with a sentence. A sentence that shook rooms, shook alliances, shook old loyalties. And you know what? It didn't come from Iran. It didn't come from Hamas. It didn't come from the streets of Gaza. It came from inside the Arab world itself. And it said something unheard of. Israel is no longer seen as a protector. Israel is now being seen as the problem. Let that sink in. Now, for decades, the whole world was told just one story. Story that Israel was defending itself, that Israel was reacting, that Israel was responding. But now, a different story is rising. A story that says missiles in Gaza, bombs in Syria, operations in Lebanon, tensions at every single border, fear in every single direction. Well, this is no longer just defense, it is destabilization. And the Arab world is no longer whispering it. They are saying it loud and clear. You know what makes this moment really powerful is this. So for years, Iran was painted as the only danger, the only threat, the only destabilizer. But all of a sudden, the focus is shifting now. Eyes are turning. In fact, fingers are pointing, questions are being asked. Is the real source of chaos no longer where the West told us to look? While the whole world debates Gaza bleeds, families sleep under broken roof, children growing up hearing more about bombs than the birds, and in the global rooms filled with suits and speeches, a brutal realization is forming. You can't build peace by ignoring destruction. At the same time, another conversation is happening. Not about damage, not about blames, but what happens next. Plans are being drawn, maps are being studied, power structure, they are being discussed. Who will rule Gaza when the war quiets down? Who will rebuild the ruins? Who will hold control when the cameras leave? Every power wants an answer right now, but the ground reality, it is very simple. No plan that ignores the people can ever succeed, and no future can be built on the ruins of denial. This is not just about Israel. This is not just about Palestine here. This is not about Iran. This is about exhaustion. A region tired of war, a generation raised in conflict, a world slowly realizing that silence can never bring peace. It will just delay pain. Today, the narrative is changing not because somebody wanted it to, but because reality forced it to. And when truth gets too loud, even the most powerful nation, it can no longer be mute. So here's the real question. If the whole region itself is now speaking, if allies, they are now questioning, if old scripts are now tearing, then what else has the whole world been wrong about all this time? And more importantly, who will listen before it's too late?